I want to announce to the nation from here in the middle of Suneka, in the middle of the people of Kenya, that though we have had challenges of war in Middle East that has resulted in high fuel prices across the globe, in our region and everywhere else for the last 2 years, because of the G2G arrangement that had made sure that we have constant supply of fuel in Kenya and that we have managed to moderate prices. I am announcing today, in the middle of people here, that the fuel prices that have gone up, we have stepped in as government with 6.5 billion shillings to reduce the cost of fuel. We have also stepped in to bring down VAT from 16% to 8% for the next 3 months until we make sure that we have gone through this phase. And thirdly, we have made sure that paraffin that is used by ordinary citizens, paraffin that is used by our border circles, we have made sure that the prices don't change because we want to cushion the people of Kenya from fuel prices. Munasema tuendelee ama tuendelee jameni? Kuna wengine wanasema ya kwamba ati kwa sababu mafuta imeongezeka na imeongezeka duniani kote, wanataka kufanya maandamano hapa Kenya. Mimi nawauliza, tukifanya maandamano bei ya mafuta itakuja chini? Itakuja chini? Si lazima tutumie akili kupunguza gharama ya mafuta? Na tupange tuhakikisha kwamba ile vita inaendelea ndio inatuletea shida iishe huko mahali inaendelea. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka niwahakikishie wa Kenya, serikali ya Kenya itafanya juu chini kuhakikisha kwamba bei ya mafuta haiendi juu zaidi, na vile vile kuna mafuta ya kutosha ya kusukuma gurudumu ya taifa letu la Kenya. Wakenya hoye! Wakenya hoye!
Unaona ati mafuta imepotea kwa petrol station. Mafuta hajapotea. Mafuta iko Kenya. Hizi petrol stations zote ziko Kenya. Ile kitu ilifanyika na ndio maana wale watu walifutwa kazi. Wakati waliproject kwamba ati kunaenda kuwa na shortage ya mafuta, William Ruto alikuwa anataka create artificial shortage kudanganyishia vita ya Iran na USA. So that aongeze mafuta by 40 shillings. Yes. Na alikuwa ameshanunua hiyo mafuta na ilikuwa imefika Mozambique, ship yake ilikuwa imefika Mozambique. So hawa ma CEOs na security advisory committee ikasema tukikosa mafuta hapa tutakwama. Ikasema kwamba watu watafute mafuta ambayo iko karibu. Hawa CEOs wakanunua mafuta ambayo ilikuwa inapita hapa Mombasa. Wakasema acha tuokoe nchi, mafuta ingie. So hiyo mafuta ikiingia kwa nchi pamoja na ile mafuta ambayo ilikuwa, na mnajua nchi inanunua mafuta every month, inamaanisha kutakuwa na mafuta for the next 3 months. Na ile ya William ya 40 bob ikikuja, bei itakuwa imesharudi chini na ataenda hasara. So ni vita zake za kisiasa anapiga, za kibiashara anapigana na hao watu wa mafuta. Ni mafuta yake ile yenye alikuwa amepanga aongeze na 40 bob.
Following the April 14, 2026 price adjustment, Mr. William Ruto will earn a profit of Kenya shillings 5 per every litre consumed by the people of Kenya, or the equivalent of 2.5 billion Kenya shillings, from the 500 million litres to be supplied for the region's consumption. Since the inception of the so-called G2G agreement, Mr. William Ruto has earned a cool 30 billion shillings in profit from the supply of petroleum products to the region. During the COVID pandemic period and the onset of the Ukraine-Russian war, the then government of the day took measures to cushion the welfare of citizens, whereas today the William Ruto regime has taken advantage of the Middle East crisis to load their profit on the local palm price to the detriment of Kenyan citizens. We have one question to ask William Ruto. The emergency contingency stocks were procured in accordance with the Petroleum Act 2019. They were done in accordance with the Petroleum Import Regulations 2023, the Open Tender Agreement Terms and Conditions 2023, and the Kenya Bureau of Standards waiver, and the Kenya National Security Council Committee resolutions issued on 9th March 2026. What crime have these three officers committed? Therefore, then, we demand as follows. Mr. William Ruto, on top of the vehicles, as you have always done to lecture the people of Kenya, you must now make hard decisions for the future. Mr. William, this is the time Kenyans are demanding that you immediately stop living your dream and utopia and face reality and put Wanjiko first. Mr. William Ruto, you must immediately direct the Speaker of the National Assembly, your sycophant, to convene a special sitting of Parliament within 7 days to address the following urgent issues, failure to which the united government shall call for national mass action. 1, to cancel the so-called government-to-government petroleum framework, as it involves hard-picked oil marketing companies that represent the William Ruto interests. In any case, the commercial frameworks between William Ruto and private international companies. We want to explain that this is not government-to-government. This is government companies in the Middle East working with William Ruto and his proxies. In normal circumstances, if it was government-to-government, these Middle East companies would be working either with NOC or with the Kenya Pipeline Company, not private companies owned by William Ruto. So there is nothing like government-to-government deal. It is government to William Ruto, proxies and companies. We unequivocally demand for the immediate resignation and prosecution of the CS for Energy and Petroleum, Mr. Opiyo and I, for the fuel scandal and lying under the oath to the National Assembly Committee. We also demand the resignation of Lee Kinyanjui for being complicit and being part of this scandal. We want to ask to suspend the implementation of the National Infrastructure Fund and use the proceeds collected from the sale of equity in Safaricom PLC and Kenya Pipeline Corporation to cushion wananchi from the adverse socio-economic effects of the April 2026 historic fuel price adjustment. On taxation relief to Kenyans, we demand the suspension of the road maintenance levy that was increased from 18 shillings to 25 shillings per every litre of fuel. We also demand the suspension of the affordable housing levy. We also demand the suspension of unwarranted NSSF deductions that are punitive and are used to finance President William Ruto's single-sourced infrastructure projects. We also demand that Parliament remove VAT on fuel products. We are saying on behalf of the people of Kenya that that is a reducible minimum. And if there is no action taken on the part of William Ruto, we shall announce further measures to the people of Kenya to force William Ruto and the National Assembly to act in the best interest of the people of Kenya. Thank you.